Well, COP26, it's in the end, above all, a negotiation where we are kind of, we are there, we are kind of excluded. So the negotiation and the people who will actually like formalize the things, we are not there. It's not us. We're not going to sign anything. So there's people representing us and acting on our behalf, but it's not us, it's not our stories, it's not the people. And I think that during the experience of the pandemic and the rise of these movements of decolonization and social justice, racial justice, climate justice, show that is more relevant and appropriate than ever to highlight the human element in regard to the ecological crisis, because what is happening in statistics or even the science a lot of times doesn't translate into the individual lives of stories. So of course it's important. I'm not saying that it's not important. We need, of course, this data and this way of understanding things, but I think it's very, very important to have the human element of it. And if we eliminate this element of compassion and humanity and only focus on the technology and on the efficiency and what we want to do in terms of energy, it's like, but what does that really mean to the lives of me and you and that person in Bangladesh and that person in Syria? Like what is being decided here is impacting us all in the abstract, but what about the reality? And everything that was decided in previous COPs, like how did that translate into what is really happening today? So I'm very interested in this human element of the ecological crisis in my role as a communication officer almost for network. So to highlight these stories, these faces, and give these people around, through and beyond the COP, a relatable experience of what is going on and what is more or less likely to go on, in contrast with this abstract point of view and the scientific point of view that are not ultimately accessible for everyone. This kind of language, this kind of representation of information is not accessible for everyone. So I think it's important to have a side of things and a way of showing things that are accessible for everyone, including young people, especially young people.